All right, guys, welcome back. Putasos Podcast, episode number 5. Got the man himself, Brandon Carmody. B, welcome to the pod. Nice to have you on.
Hey, thank you for having me.
All right, so we're here to talk about we actually got a couple interesting things to talk about. Well, first of all, cheers.
Cheers. A good podcast.
I invested in a plastic cup this time because I'm using too many red solos, so I got myself a permanent cup.
Hey, get that money, right? How about saving money?
All right, bro. Let's hop right into it. So we got UFC Fight Night coming up. We got Yusuf versus Barboza. But I think people are sleeping on this card, bro.
Yeah. No, I mean, people don't really watch the fight nights. They just worry about the big card, right?
Yeah, for real. No, this fight night has some good stuff in it, though. A lot of people up on the come up and a lot of people coming off wins. And yeah, bro. Some of these guys could piece together some win streaks. You got title talks, but we'll hop right into it, bro. We'll hop right into the first one. So the first fight or the main event is Yusuf versus Barboza. Both coming off W's right now. This fight's kind of a for me when I look at this fight, I don't see too many holes for Yusuf. For me, when I look at it, I think as far as striking goes, Barboza's second to none. He's one of the better strikers out there. And if you watch Barboza, when he does take those losses, he's typically getting beat up on the floor. You know, he's not really getting outstruck by a lot of people.
Yeah, no, Barboza definitely. He's all about those kicks, the body shots, and the knees. Those are his 3 hitters right there. If you get hit by one of those, you better hope you're not going down, because a lot of his knockouts are either kicks to the rib, the liver. You know, that last time we kick to the knee, cut knee to the face. So you gotta watch out. And then Yusuf grew up watching Barboza. So it's gonna be a good fight for them, because he's fighting his idol, and it's the new generation. I think that's the new generation.
Yeah. When because I was looking at Yusuf fight, because I mean Yusuf, he's not super well known, but I have seen him fight before. This guy's actually a dog, bro. The only person that he really got whooped by was Arnold Allen, but Arnold Allen's it's kind of one of the top dogs at featherweight, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Now I think that was his first fight, wasn't it? That he lost.
Yeah, his first fight that he lost.
Yeah. So I mean,
no.
When you're undefeated,
first fight he lost in the UFC. First fight he lost in the UFC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yes, sir. Better. Yeah.
He had one.
So I mean, he's like I said, he's gonna try to keep that 13-2 record, but I think Barboza's beyond that. He's gonna win. Come out maybe a KO.
What do you think at this point? What do you think Barboza's trying to even do with his career? Do you think he's just trying to stack some paychecks before he calls it?
I think he's just trying to win fights. Until he starts losing and starts seeing a lot of L's. I don't think he's gonna stop. I think he just loves this sport. He's a fighter that loves this.
It's just I don't know. For me, if you're not even trying to get to the belt, why are you even cutting to 140? Because he used to be a lightweight. Now he's cutting down to featherweight. He's fighting at 145.
Maybe you just can't get it up. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like a Tom Brady. Maybe he's like a Tom Brady, but he can't let it go. Yeah, he strikes and lives with that. And maybe he's also collecting the paychecks.
Don't disrespect Tom Brady like that, dog. He won a Super Bowl. Won a ring and played one more season.
No, I'm saying it was hard for Tom Brady to give it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you love the sport so much.
No, I feel you.
Come on, I've never disrespected those. Doing our championship for us. Come on now. It's that's gone right there for a Patriot fan.
For real. All right, bro. Who do you got on this one? Who do you got and how do you got it?
On the Yusuf and Barboza fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, Barboza. I think he's gonna get a KO. And if he doesn't get a KO, it's gonna be Yusuf. I think Barboza has to get a KO. I don't think if it goes 5 rounds. Yeah, I think if it goes 5 rounds, it's gonna be Yusuf.
That's kind of a bold statement. So Basically, what you're saying is Yusuf's the better fighter then. Yeah.
I mean, he's the younger fighter.
He is the younger fighter.
He is the younger fighter.
Show the age right
there? Yusuf's 30 and Barbosa's 37.
Damn, Barbosa's old, low key. I didn't even realize that.
Barbosa's he's the old cat, you know? He's the OG in that. Damn. So I'm just saying, yeah, he has to knock him out, or Yusuf's going to win.
Well, agree to disagree. I think Edson Barbosa is going to get a decision.
Okay.
I haven't really seen him especially at featherweight. Besides that Shane Burgos fight, where I don't know if you saw that fight, he just tagged him real quick and he had like a late reaction. You know what fight I'm talking about?
No, I didn't.
Anyway, I think that's the only knockout Barbosa has at 45. Other than that, he's kind of, I don't know. His power doesn't carry too well at 45, so I think Yusuf's gonna be just fine. But I think Barbosa's gonna get the decision.
I think it's just maybe kick to the body. I think that's how it's gonna happen. Kick to the body.
Yeah, we'll see. Babe, this card it's kind of weird because like when you look at a fight night in general, especially like a main event like this, like it doesn't catch too many eyes. But there's actually a couple fights on this card that people need to not sleep on because a couple of these fights are fire, bro. Fire fights.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I mean, like I said, fight night. So fight night for me, like college football to the NFL. You know, the fight night cards they try, and there's some sleepers on the upcoming fights that people are coming up. I mean that Cameron Simon and Christian Rodriguez fight. I think that could be a fight of the night right there.
Which one did you say?
The Cameron Simon one and the Christian Rodriguez ones, the two young fighters.
Yeah. Christian Rodriguez just straight big brother Rosas Jr. when they fought in Vegas.
He did. Yeah. He really did. So that's why it's even more exciting because he's gonna fight another undefeated fighter, 9-0. This guy started the Ultimate Fighter, Cameron. So
he's the guy who just won the Ultimate Fighter, huh?
No, Cameron. I think Cameron has had one fight in the UFC already. This is gonna be the second fight in the UFC.
Oh, I'm tripping.
So
full from South Africa.
Yeah.
Blind African.
So that's definitely gonna be a sleeper right there. That's another one.
Yeah.
Sleeping on. There's
all the Mexicans were all sad that day watching that fool just whoop on Rosas. Another fight that I like a lot, like which is probably one of the, at least for me, this is probably like my most anticipated fight on the card, is Jonathan Martinez and Adrian Yanez. Adrian Yanez reminds me of a little Masvidal, but obviously both Mexican dudes, bantamweight strikers. This is a good one, and I'm pretty sure Jonathan Martinez has a really good ground game too. But yeah, Yanez is coming off an L. He just lost to Rob Font. Rob Font is the elite in bantamweight, but I still think that I think both of these guys are going to end up in the mix in the top 10 here pretty soon. But this is a really good fight for me. This is like one of those crossroads fight. Like this is someone's about to go to the bantamweight elite, and someone's going to have to go get a couple more dubs before they can get their shot back into the top 10 or top 15. So I think winner of this fight gets a really good bantamweight fight, especially because there's not a lot of bantamweight. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of talent in like the top 5, but your top 15 is not like, it's not crazy stacked, So I think if one of these guys can put on like a really good show, you can see these guys fighting like Peter Yan, someone like that coming off a couple L's.
Dang, it's gonna be like one of those fights.
Yeah, bro. This is gonna be a good fight for sure. Have you seen Adrian Yanez fight?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen the fight. I was looking at their stats a little while ago, and it's pretty much gonna be like a minute fight, dude. They're like almost the same fighter.
For real.
One's a little bit taller, I think, by like an inch. They weigh the same. They have the same style. It's pretty gonna be a good fight, even fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sick fight. I don't really know who I would even pick on this one, but I just know this one's gonna be fireworks, bro. I think this one's gonna be your fight of the night.
Oh, okay. I got another fight for you though. Yeah, the freaking which one we got here? The freaking Edgar and Daniel fight. The one with the Mexican card where it came to a no contest.
Yeah,
No contest.
so notice this one's a catchweight bout. So I don't know if you know, but Daniel Lacerda, he's the one who didn't he just come off an L? No, it says no contest. Yeah, look on his name real quick.
Yeah, they just fought. It's a rematch. So they fought on the they fought on the Mexican card, and then Daniel freaking when Edgar had him in the chokehold, and Daniel's arms just went limp, so they stopped it. But Daniel tried to say that he wasn't knocked out. So I mean, I'm telling you, if my arms went limp like this, I'm pretty sure you're knocked out. You know,
For real.
Why would I do that?
Honestly, that's kind of crazy that they're even calling that a no contest.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched that whole card, but I don't know where I was at when I watched it. I might have been, I don't know, talking with the boys or something. Tell me how that fight went.
Yeah, so I mean, it was pretty evenly good fight. I mean, actually, Edgar was coming in hot, and it was kind of in the chokehold, man. And he was holding him for a while, and then all of a sudden, just arms went limp, and the ref just called it.
Was that in the first round or no?
He was the second round. It was in the second round.
Do you remember how the first round went? Who was winning the fight before that happened?
Like I said, it was pretty evenly, honestly. I couldn't even tell you. Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight. You know what I mean? It's definitely see how it goes. But Edgar, I mean,
yeah, I think they're fighting at 140. That's so weird.
Yeah, so Edgar, he's been calling the Cholo, and that fool comes out ready.
That full Edgar is built hella weird, bro. That fool's got a skinny ass core, bro, with some long ass arms.
I'm gonna say he got that stomach tattoos. You know what I mean? He's ready. Yeah. He's ready to scrap out there.
He is. You know that fool don't give a fuck, bro.
Nah. He came from the street. He like a Nate Diaz out there, Cholo version.
Another go back up to the main card. The fourth fight down, that's gonna be Andre Petroski versus Michael Pereira. I don't even know. I'm gonna be real. I don't really know who Petroski is. Who did he just come off of a W from? Because Pereira is a big name. Who did he beat last? Everybody beats him though. You know?
Hey, all I know is go USA. You know what I mean? I'm going for the USA on that fight.
3-5 win streak.
He is on a 3-5 win streak. 4, 5. He's undefeated in the UFC. Shit. Well, shit.
I'm telling you.
If you're like me, you should
go USA, right?
Yeah, you should probably get to know the guy. I mean, I should probably get to know the guy. 5-0 in the UFC.
Yeah.
2 overall. I didn't even know Pereira lost so much. 28-11.
Hey, don't judge a book by its cover. You know what I mean?
What does it say? I think Petroski's a grappler, no?
Mm-hmm.
He is,
A lot of Pereira's fights, though.
Per 15 minutes, this will get almost 4.5 takedowns per 15 minutes. That's a lot of fucking takedowns. Yeah, honestly, I really don't know Petroski that much, but I know Michael Pereira is always an exciting fight. Win, lose, draw, doesn't even matter, bro. That's why that fool's name is so big. Because, when he pulls up, he's throwing hands.
For sure.
Fool's doing fucking backflips in the half guard and shit.
He gives the people what they want to see. You know what I mean? He gives the crowd. It's a crowd going.
Yeah, that's sick. Scroll down. We're gonna go over a couple more of these because there is some really sleeper fights on this. I just want to go over like the really exciting ones because people are for sure sleeping on this card. Another one is Darren Elkins versus TJ Brown. So if you don't know who Darren Elkins is, I don't know what to tell you, but that's the damage right there. Anytime that fool fights, that fool's got scar tissue like the Diaz brothers. That fool is gonna be leaking in round 1. But
he looks like a country boy that just like loves to fight.
He really is, bro. He's a crazy white boy. But yeah, he's kind of fighting a 50-50 fighter. But I mean, Darren Elkins is also a 50-50 fighter. So It is what it is. But regardless of rankings, regardless of where they're at in the UFC, this is gonna be a really fun fight. And if you look at this card, bro, like there's a lot of banger fights on here. Like, there's a lot of fights that could really like pop off. Scroll down a little bit for me.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, like I said, fight night cards. The fight night are the best card to watch because all they're doing, they're coming in and swinging. They're coming in ready. They're trying to get up to the bigger card. So you're gonna see a lot more knockouts on fight nights than you see on UFC, whatever number it is. You know, I mean, that's how it is.
Yeah. There is a couple other fights that I really like. You got Gutierrez. So Chris Gutierrez, I don't even want to try to pronounce this guy's name, but he's from China. But Chris Gutierrez is raw, bro. This fool is raw. He's a good fighter. He slept Edgar with a knee, huh? Mm-hmm. Poor Frankie Edgar. Fuck. That fool's taking some brutal L's on the way out. But Chris Gutierrez was piecing him, bro, and then just hit him with a knee and just put him out. But that was like where a lot of his pop and shine came from. But he's an exciting fighter, bro. Bantamweight, tall, lengthy, rangy, smart. A lot of these Mexicans pulling up in bantamweight, huh?
They're coming, bro. That's all they do out there. It's just freaking scrap. They're ready. But I think, hey, don't sleep on that Chinese guy, though. You know what I mean? He might be a big underdog, but
Chinese people always come for the smoke.
Exactly. Don't matter what.
But
I do want to talk about that Terrence one, man.
That's the one I want to go over. So
tell me about that one.
Yeah, Terrence McKinney. Well, only reason I know a lot about Terrence McKinney is because he was from the same area one of my college teammates was from. So I wrestled in college, and they were like from the same hometown. But Terrence McKinney, he's got a heavy wrestling background. So, I'm always going to be I'm a little biased. But he's a good fighter, bro. He came in hot to the UFC, but he took a couple setbacks. He took a couple L's, but he's still he's really good and he's really athletic too. That's the thing. Super athletic guy. He's fighting Brandon, I think it's Moreau. I don't even really know the guy. I'm pretty sure this is his UFC debut. So Moreau's making his debut in the UFC. Terrence McKinney's coming off some L's, so I think the bigger question.
That's not gonna be.
What's Terrence McKinney won?
8-1.
8-1. Not bad. I mean, he belongs in the UFC for sure. Terrence McKinney's a tough fight to walk into the UFC to, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Terrence, I don't think that's a good fight for Brandon to open up his UFC debut to.
Have you seen McKinney fight? You've been a freaking
yeah, I've seen fight, not in person actually. No, that's something I haven't seen in person. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, Terrence, I've been watching him a little bit, not in person, but I feel on TV he's a scrapper. He's a big. I think that's a bad fight for Brandon to walk into.
He's not, and the thing is he's not really an easy fight for anybody. Even the L's he took, like he was doing really good, and then just kind of got caught. But.
Yeah.
And then last fight before I move on to some other stuff is the men's main event. Opening up the card, you got Ashley Yoder versus Emily. Is it Ducote?
Cody. The battle of the baddies. This is the battle of the baddies, and I'm telling you, Emily, she's coming off. This is her UFC debut, so we'll see how she does.
I hope there's a lot of grappling.
I hope so too.
I'm gonna need this to go all 3 rounds.
3 rounds on the ground the whole time. That's all that matters.
I think I know the answer, but who's better?
I'm about to go with Ashley.
Oh,
yeah. She's 30. Hey, she's 35 years old. What can I say?
Age is just a number,
35. That's it.
Age is just a number.
There, you said it. That's the quote of the day. Age is just a number.
No, yeah. But, I mean, overall, top to bottom, you have a lot of interesting fights in there. I think the UFC, the way they plan out their fight nights is like, it's clever the way they plan out their fight nights because they'll sprinkle like the no names like in between the big names, So it keeps the whole card exciting.
It does. It really does. And sometimes, those main cards, they can be interesting, but they can also be boring. So you just throwing in a little excitement in there to get the people going.
Yeah.
Keep them on their seats.
Yeah, for sure. There's some other baddies on this card too. I didn't even see that right now. Sheesh. We'll save that for another day, though.
Hey, that's off camera.
All right, bro. This is what hypes me up a ton, bro. I'm like hella hyped up for this KSI and Fury card. I don't know about you, but I just kind of recently started getting into boxing. I've always liked boxing, but the past year or two, I was kind of like, all right, well, I'm gonna start paying attention more, so I kind of know more fighters, things like that. But one thing I realized is boxing is not that exciting right now. This is probably the best year boxing's had because boxing's had that Devin Haney fight Loma. You had Tank fight Garcia. You just had Canelo fight again. So it's been a good year for boxing, but in general, if you're not really digging into the sport of boxing, there's not that much exciting stuff going on. And even when there is an exciting fight, it's really just the main event. It's not like
That's true. Yeah.
it's not like the whole card stacked. I wouldn't say I don't want to put them on the same playing field as boxing, but I feel like they're doing a really good thing for boxing, bro. I feel like they're making it exciting.
Hey, you read my mind, honestly, because I think the YouTubers are coming up and they're giving the people excitement to watch boxing, and then after they're done watching the YouTubers, they're gonna go watch the pro fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, we actually like this, So they're giving a lot of attention to the other fighters out there, and then, it does help that you have the big fights in the boxing match, in the world like Canelo and all them, but YouTubers are bringing it back up.
For real, bro. Yeah, but these fights are hella exciting. I think I've watched every single Jake Paul card. I've watched every single KSI fight. I watched Logan when he fought Floyd. I watched all these fights. So every time I watch them, they're hella exciting, bro. And I'm super excited.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I went to the Jake Paul versus who did he fight? The UFC fighter in Arizona.
Woodley?
Nah, not Woodley.
Silva?
Yeah, Silva. I was at that fight.
Where was that fight?
And I'll tell you the energy. It was in the Footprint Center in Arizona.
Oh, dang.
Phoenix.
Crazy.
Yeah, so we were on the floor. We got floor seats. So
No way.
it was pretty dope, honestly. It was pretty dope just to be in the energy, and then a lot of celebrities at those fights, I'll tell you that.
Jake Paul, honestly, that was the fight where Jake Paul was like, oh, damn, this feels for real. Because Silva's good, bro. Regardless if he's a boxer or not, he's a good fighter. Just being in there with someone like that and being able to outstrike Anderson Silva is that's a big deal. Yeah?
Yeah, no, for sure. And Jake got the little knockdown in the last round right there.
Yeah. All right, let's start with... This one's kind of weird for me, bro, because I feel like the co-main event's the main event. So we'll start with the main event, and then we'll go down to the co-main event.
All right, let's do it.
Main event is KSI versus Tommy Fury. Ton of drama behind this one. I don't even think that KSI is going to make it out of there, bro. I think Tommy Fury is going to whoop that ass.
Nah, yeah, for sure. KSI, if you look at all of his matches, it's all been. So he's fighting Fury, who's an actual boxer. Yeah, he's a reality TV show. I get it, but he started off as a boxer. So yeah. I think Fury's just gonna give it to him for sure.
And then even just going back and you watch the Fury and Jake Paul fight. Jake Paul's a good. People are gonna give me hella shit for this. Jake Paul's a good boxer, in my opinion. I think he's good. Regardless, he's a young dude in shape, training with the best people in the world. He's not no tomato can, he's not just a scrub. And he held his ground pretty well. He lost the Tommy Fury fight, but he did good, bro. And he landed big shots.
Yeah.
But with that being said, the reason that I bring that up is because I don't think that KSI is he ain't there. I don't think he's at Jake Paul's level yet.
Nah, Jake Paul, he really is dedicated to boxing. He loves this. He loves the sport. He actually, I think pretty much gave up YouTube to go to boxing. That's mainly all he does and runs his sports gambling page. He loves the sport of boxing. So, KSI, I think so, but KSI, I think Jake Paul's a lot bigger. Sure.
Yeah. But KSI, he fights wild, and I think that Fury's just gonna. That's a big boy. Fury's a big.
He is. Hey, they're the same height though.
Yeah, but just look at their frame, bro.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
It makes Fury look like a bigger guy.
Yeah, KSI's in good shape. He's not in bad shape, but Fury's that fool's built. That fool's solid. Not that being aesthetically good looking is gonna win you a fight, but it's fuck, bro. I think he's gonna whoop on KSI.
Yeah, I think so too. It doesn't help that his uncle is a personal fighter, boxing as well.
Ooh, KSI's uncle?
No, Fury's.
Oh yeah. That's his brother.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
That's his brother.
His brother?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I thought his uncle this whole time.
Tyson Fury and Tommy Fury, they're brothers.
Oh shit. Well, my apology, guys, if you're gonna watch this podcast.
I low key want to see Fury's dad fight. That fool's funny, bro.
Good.
Fool's flipping tables at press conferences and everything.
We might have to set him up.
I want to go on record saying I got KSI.
Really?
Yeah.
You got KSI, really?
Yeah.
You want to get in or what?
Sometimes you gotta go for. Hey, sometimes you gotta go for the dogs, right?
He's just my guy.
All right. Here's a good question. This is going to spark a good conversation, all right? If KSI wins, let's just say if he wins, does he fight Jake Paul next? Will he fight Jake Paul next?
He's gonna call him out. Sure.
So?
Yeah.
If KSI wins, is he the A side?
The A side.
Is he the A side in those negotiations? Jake Paul's the B side?
Ooh, I think so. Yeah, I think he's gonna be the A side. Yeah.
He has to be, huh?
Yeah, there's no other way.
Yeah.
I think he beats Tommy and immediately retires.
Yeah. Honestly, that's a power move because I think Jake Paul whoops his ass. All right.
Yeah,
You're saying that KSI is going to win. You're 100% picking knockout, right?
Yeah.
It's not a decision?
No.
What round?
No way.
Knockout.
It has to be a knockout.
What round?
Third.
Oh my
Third. No.
gosh.
How many rounds do they go on these celebrity ones?
I think they won 8, no? Or,
I think it's 6. I think it's 6.
that's kind of
6? Yeah, right.
Yeah, 6.
wow.
Yeah. See, they're not even like a. Wait.
I don't think it
KSI.
goes to decision. Either way.
Hey, maybe KSI doesn't do it. Maybe he does it in the third round. Stock out. That gives him some time to fill him out.
6 rounds is kind of weak.
3 minutes? Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, I got Fury by demolition. I think Fury's gonna finish.
What round? What round?
Third.
I think he's gonna do his. Might do it second.
I think he's gonna do him dirty, bro. I think Fury's gonna do him dirty.
Hey, he might even be able to do a first round. To be honest, KSI's never seen an opponent this good.
KSI swings wide too. You watch his fights. Did you watch his last fight? This fool won by he threw. Yeah, bro. This fool threw a hook and missed, and then just beat.
Yeah, they ended up ruling it a no contest.
Oh, there wasn't no contest.
They ended up ruling it. Yeah, they ended up
Okay.
ruling it back in.
Okay,
no contest,
that's fair. That's fair because he definitely wasn't.
Yeah.
That definitely wasn't a knockout.
Yeah. That'd be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. If they got to have to fight again. That's gonna be a good rematch right there.
I guess.
I mean, I just know Fury is not going to be good for KSI. The KSI never should have took this. I think he's just trying to one up Jake Paul. He's trying to win.
If if K if KSI loses, you think he still fights Jake Paul?
Nah, because Fury's gonna call it Jake Paul. I bet you, guarantee it.
They already fought though. Why would he call him out again?
Oh, that's true. Wait, didn't they go to a no contest, right? Or
Nah,
Jake Paul lost?
Fury won a decision.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
So,
Well, but didn't Fury? He was a professional boxer. Like now he went from 11 rounds to 6 rounds.
I don't know. Well, this is how I feel about the whole professional boxing thing. Your first 10, 15 fights in boxing, cans. Not cans, but like you don't have to. How do I say this without sounding like a douchebag? You don't have to. I feel like you don't have to be that good to be a pro boxer, right? But I really do like if you want to get to the elites, obviously you got to be a savage. But I feel like in boxing, I feel like a lot of people pad their records, you know? Their first like 10, 15 fights are like low level competition. So I think Fury's record is like he's undefeated. I don't know what his record is. I know he's undefeated, but for me it's like, all right, he hasn't really fought anyone anyway. So him fighting these guys, I feel like Jake Paul is better competition than most of the boxers he's gonna fight right now anyway. So
Jake Paul's a good fighter. I mean, how about you could be a boxer?
me?
Yeah.
I could. But I'd be one of the fucking padded records. I'd be on someone's getting
you had to get on one of those cards.
Some fool's 12-0. He'd be like, I'll box that guy. Ah shit.
Hey, sometimes shit, this guy right here coming in. Hey, sometimes I think they're just doing it for the money on these kind of fights.
100%, bro.
Get me wrong.
I mean, think about it like this, bro. If you're Tommy Fury, why would you go fight a guy that actually trains and a guy that actually wants it and wants to get to the top? Why would you fight that guy for 20 grand when you could fight this guy who's been training for 2 years? Don't get me wrong, he's rich, he's training with really good people, but you could fight him for 10 mil. Makes no sense. Of course, bro. I mean, even boxers that are good, you can go. They fight a pro fight for what? A couple $100,000, maybe $1 million, couple million if they're good. So it's gonna get 5-10 million from fighting KSI. So,
hey, you think this will take out boxing then? You know, how do you think a lot of people will go to this kind of fighting instead of big league?
Maybe. I mean, if Fury was smart, which I think he is gonna do, you get these dubs. Your name's a big name. And then now you can go onto an undercard as still an undefeated boxer and say, hey, I'm a big name. Like, I need some money. You know, and he can actually get back into boxing and leverage this to make more money in his boxing career. That's what I would imagine. But at the same time,
and I think
go ahead.
I think a lot of speaking of we were talking about UFC, I think a lot of UFC fighters are gonna come and start doing this as well. And we already saw Nate Diaz come and do it.
I don't like that, bro, because I feel like it's making them look like a bunch of bitches, dog. For real,
it just shows them that they're making for the money. They're just going for the money.
I know, it just sucks though because like I'm just hardcore on MMA. Like I love MMA. I think the lowest ranked guy in the UFC would absolutely annihilate the best boxer in their weight class in a street fight. So when I see that happen, I'm like, why do you guys keep doing that shit? You guys are losing, bro.
Because they can't do it. I mean, they're not built for it. It's a whole different sport,
bro. It's completely different. And there was Mighty Mouse said this best, bro. I don't know if you follow Mighty Mouse on Twitter or anything, but Demetrius Johnson he made this post and he was like, it's easier to become great at MMA than it is at boxing, because at boxing you're focused on one discipline. So everyone's doing one thing. Everyone's training one thing. Like, you got to be a good boxer to be the best boxer. Versus MMA, you could be really good at one thing, and you could use that one thing to take you to the top. Like, Khabib's a perfect example. Super basic boxing, mediocre boxing, but one of the best grapplers in the game, and he gets to the top. So it's like, that's why it's different. Because, like, when you go fight a boxer, it's like, that's all they do is box, bro.
Yeah.
It's not a bunch of snipers.
You know?
You got Tyron Woodley getting just face planted by Jake Paul. Fuck. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
These guys need to stop doing that shit.
Hey, that's true, and I think that's why a lot of people sleep on boxing. It's not, like I said, it's just they're just boxing. You know, there's no fighting on the ground, nothing like that. So.
That's another thing too, bro. Because I feel like the reason people don't watch a boxing that much, at least for me, the reason I kind of didn't watch it for a while is because there's a ton of politics. Like, if the money's not right, who's A side, who's B side, what kind of gloves am I wearing, what stadium, who's the judges, like all that bullshit, you know? Versus like these fights, I'm not saying they're the best of the best, but like these fools are fighting each other and it makes it hella exciting, you know?
True, you never know what's gonna happen. You really don't know what's gonna happen. You could see the low underdog could just straight knock out whoever the favorite guy is, you know. It's pretty exciting. 6 rounds, I mean, it could be a good thing, but it could be a bad thing. A good thing, you know, you have 6 rounds. You gotta really scrap it instead of 11 rounds every time to film out.
But the big one, my favorite one, people's main event, Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis. I love this fight, bro. I love this fight. The drama build up to this fight is like, bro, it's hella exciting. It's like watching, it's like same entertainment level as like a Conor McGregor fight, you know? It's just so entertaining.
It is, but it'll be an interesting. You know, that's another UFC fighter that's coming in to try to box.
MMA fighter,
so
not UFC. Don't give him that credit yet. MMA fighter.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, it's different. Bellator, UFC, different. My fault. But yeah, it's gonna be a good one, especially with the press conference and everything that happened today.
You
saw it, right?
Off his dome, boom.
What did Logan Paul throw?
What's up?
What did Logan Paul throw?
He had a prime bottle. He had a prime bottle and he like threw it like underhand and it hit Dennis in the stomach hella hard and Dennis just bah!
Yeah, I saw that and then you could just see right away it just start bleeding right there.
It's an interesting fight, bro. I was apparently I made a bet with Big Cat that Dennis wasn't gonna show up, but he's showing up, bro.
Oh, he's showing up? We gotta worry about Logan not showing up.
Logan's gonna show up, bro. But Dylan Dennis has pulled out a hella fights, bro. This fool's pulled out of like 4 different fights.
Yeah, because apparently he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for the fight that he pulled out. So
yeah, but I think this time he needs the money, bro, because he signed a contract with Logan Paul. If he pulls out, it's $100K. Mm-hmm. And then he said on a podcast with Ariel Helwani that the lawsuit from Logan Paul's fiance is $400K in lawyer fees. So this was $500,000 deep if he pulls out of the fight. So I think he's fighting because he kind of needs the fight, you know?
Yeah, I mean he doesn't look ready at all, though. I'll tell you that. He don't look ready for this fight, so it makes sense that he definitely needs that money.
You think he's trolling?
I think so. I think he's trolling for sure.
Because he posted a video. He posted the video. It's one thing if like footage leaks, but he posted the video and he looked like dog water, bro. This fool looked trash. But he's also training with Pereira, Alex Pereira. Like he's training with like high level strikers, and he said he's not training with McGregor, bro. But I guarantee you, he's training with McGregor.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm telling you, he don't look ready at all.
I mean, the thing is like I don't think Logan Paul's that phenomenal of a boxer anyway. So it's not like he's stepping in there versus like I guess someone like massively good, but at the same time, Logan Paul's a big boy, bro. It's a big boy.
He is. Honestly, I think he should leave boxing to Jake, and he should stick to the WWE. I think Logan's coming in and trying to be like his brother.
For real, huh?
I think that's what it is. I think he doesn't like his brother seeing his brother have the spotlight.
That feels a snake, bro.
Yeah.
That feels always
there's a lot of drama between them.
Talking shit on his brother and then working partners with feels a snake, bro.
with KSI, bro, and his brother don't even like KSI.
Think
Like,
about that, bro.
We can
Like,
do
think
that.
about if your brother or one of your homies was doing that shit. Like, nah.
Nah, yeah. I'll cut him off real quick. You know, we
100%,
can't. If you're my
bro.
homie, you ain't gonna go with the enemy.
Yeah, bro, 100%. But
It's gonna be.
all right, who do you got in that fight and how?
I got Logan Paul. I think Logan's gonna beat him. Like I said, Daniel doesn't look ready at all, and he's a Bellator fighter. So he's not that in that boxing world. At least Logan, he trains boxing. He's a WWE, but he's been in that boxing world for a little bit since 2018. So I think Logan's gonna win. I think Logan might go 4 rounds with a KO.
He's gonna stop him, you think?
I think so, man. I'm telling you, Daniel don't look ready. You know, I'm giving 4 rounds is generous. I think it could go sooner, but
You think so, bro?
yeah, I really think so.
I do think Logan wins. 6 rounds is it's not a lot of time. I don't know.
I mean, it's 6 rounds. It's not a lot of time, but it's a good thing because I mean, you got to scrap every single round.
True. That's actually true. That's a good point. Bless you. No, that's actually a good ass point. I didn't even think about that. 6 rounds means you can't take like one of those rounds to where you like just feel someone out. You gotta win them.
Nah.
You gotta win those.
You gotta go in, just swing it. Just swing it.
Exactly.
I think that's what Logan's gonna do, and Daniel's not ready. You know, that's how back to the Fury KSI fight. How it's gonna go. But Fury's gonna come in swinging.
Yeah, true. I think if Logan Paul wins the fight, he still fucking lost though, dog.
Why?
You see all the shit that Dennis is posting about his chick, bro?
I mean, kind of. I don't get too much of the drama, honestly. Stay out of that.
It's down bad, bro. This fool's posted like 50 pictures of his chick with other dudes, bro.
Like that?
Like that, bro. Like different posts.
Like a 5-0?
5-0, bro. Not 15.
Woo!
15. Probably more, bro. Look it up right now. Look that shit up.
How many?
She reversed it. She's the dog out there.
Oh my god,
Go,
bro. There's like video, bro. He posted like videos of her, like before she was with Logan Paul, like just chilling on her bed. She's like, "Oh, I just wish I had a big old sausage to go inside of me right now. Hit me up if you know someone with good dick or some shit like that, bro."
I did see that. Okay, I saw that one. That was.
And then he's got pictures of just like hella other different dudes, like her kissing a bunch of different dudes, different places. Like that's down bad, bro.
Yeah, that is. I mean, what do you? So what do you? How are you feeling if you're Logan right now?
She's got to go, bro.
Like Gonzo,
100%, dog. 100%.
Hey, Andy proposed to her too.
And he's like, "Oh, bro, it's so bad." When I see all
that's
that,
why you can't trust women, bro.
Yeah, dog, that's down bad, dog. Like you can't recover from that. That's why I'm saying, even if you win, like I don't know. That's bad, bro. He's about to marry that chick.
I hope not.
If I'm ever in that situation, I would hope that you would confide in me as a homie, dog.
I'll come fight you, and I'll go to the wedding and freaking say I don't fucking approve that shit. If Logan Paul goes through with that shit, I'm going to his wedding and saying,
bro, like
that's bad.
Everyone has a history, you know, which you got to be mature about, I guess, somewhat. But that bitch has too much history, dog.
Yeah, 50, 5-0, that's a lot, man. Don't know.
And it's
she's
probably
meant
more,
for the
bro.
streets at that
Can
point.
you find out how many dudes Dennis posted? I'm sure you can, bro. The internet has everything.
Hey, she for the streets at that point. 50?
More than 250 times.
250 posts, bro.
God damn!
I don't think they were all like individual dudes, but let's just say Let's just say a quarter of them. Dog.
For a quarter.
That's still a lot, bro. That's like 60 dudes. 60 plus. Do you even have 60 bodies?
Nah, I wouldn't want 60 bodies. That's a lot. Like, holy. I got nothing to say for that one. 250?
Bro. I would if my homie was, I would have to say something, bro. I'd be like, hey bro, like I get it. But you gotta call quits on this shit, dog. You cannot stay with this chick, bro.
250. Hey, but at the end of the day, man, makes you happy, I guess that is what it is. You know, someone's gotta come up with the girl on the streets.
Nah, dog.
Nah.
Here's the thing too, though, bro. It's not like he's some fucking scrub like that has to settle for that. This fool's 6 feet plus, stacked, rich. Like, why are you gonna settle for that? And the thing is she's not even like, don't get me wrong, pretty girl. She's not that bad. It's like, bro,
he could definitely get badder.
I don't care. I don't care how good your personality is. 60 bodies, you gotta go.
How old is she?
How old is she? She has to be in her late 20s, huh?
Like 29.
I gotta know how fast she gets.
Let's see.
200. I'm guessing 29. 31.
She's 31, bro. Think about
31?
Okay. This makes it so much worse, bro. Do you watch Andrew Tate?
Yeah, I watch Andrew Tate. Yeah, for sure.
Dog. 31 years old. Been ran through. Nothing to offer to the guy that she's getting married to. Like, bro, like that's all bad, bro.
Hey, okay, I got a question for you. So if she had money though, she did a ran through 60 times. Are you saying nah, or are you going, yeah? Are you saying yeah, I'll marry you? You got money though. She got hella money, bro.
I have to. Okay, me or him?
I'm talking about you, because you said you would tell the girl, nah, never mind, like skirts after if you found out just 60. But I'm telling you, if she told you like, hey, I gotta tell you something, I've been ran through 60 times, I got 20 mil in the bank.
I can't, bro. I say that now, huh? No, but bro.
Yeah, you say that now for sure.
Well, I mean, think about it like this. I would like to think I'm a semi-successful young man, and I feel like I'm just gonna keep earning more money. And I get it, like 10 mil, but like I don't know, bro. Like you gotta live with that, bro. And I just like think about the nasty shit you've done to a chick, bro. 60 of them. 60.
Hey, sometimes you throw the dogs too.
I know, bro, but like, I don't know, dog. That's a lot of dudes.
All right, so what if it's reversed though? Say you ran through 60 women.
That's fine.
That's fine, and for the girl too.
Here's why, bro. Because think about it. A key that unlocks multiple locks, that's a useful key.
All right.
A lock that gets unlocked by any key, that's a shitty lock. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing is too, let's just call it what it is. Most girls, when they have sex, it's emotional. There's an attachment. Like, there's only a couple. I mean, there's a couple of them, but like for most girls, there has to be somewhat of like an attachment, you know. And it's scientifically proven that they take a piece of your DNA forever. Versus a guy, like, you could smash a chick tomorrow and forget, you know, be like 6 months in, but oh yeah, like I did, huh? Totally forgot about that. Like you can just be emotionless.
It happens all the time.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, it happens all the time, bro.
But you know what I'm saying though, like.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, as unfair as it sounds, like it just don't work both ways like that. I'm not saying that's me. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah. Sure, that's great. I'm still thinking about that. 50.
And here's the fucked up part though. Like, yeah, the situation you gave, you were like, all right, like, what if your girl was like, hey, I have something to tell you? But it's different, dog. Imagine already being engaged, and your worst enemy, dog, is dropping 250 pictures, videos, clips, reels of your chick just getting passed around.
Yeah, I didn't really think about the being engaged already part. I mean, that does make it a lot. That makes it
And like,
worse.
yeah,
You find
bro.
it out when you're.
And it's like one thing if she were to tell you, and I still wouldn't accept it, but it's like another thing. Like, you've been publicly blasted. Everyone knows that you're about to marry a whore.
I mean, you're not lying at that point, honestly.
You know what I'm
After
saying?
250. Yeah, she might as well get a tattoo on her forehead or.
Oh yeah,
But
bro.
imagine in the future, bro. What if you had like a fucking like little gauge on your fucking shoulder or something that changes every time you have sex with someone? First thing you run the fuck up.
But I know a couple of my homies that shit would have fucking had to reset already. They would
Yeah, I'm like that.
They would have needed a
Reset, and they need to. Hey, reset. They need to go get checks.
Fuck, bro.
Oh man. I mean,
It's
overall, these are good fights, bro. These are some good fucking fights out here.
for real. Where are these fights at? Do you know? Oh, it's in the UK, huh?
Winchester.
Manchester in the UK.
Manchester and then Vegas, the Apex, bro. And one thing about the Apex, bro, I like it. I like how there's not a lot of people watching that one. You know, it's more conclusive. You know, like on the Apex, they don't really have a lot of people in the fights, and it'd be dope to go see an Apex fight though. You can get some seats, but they're kind of expensive.
Bro, the last event, the GOAT showed up. Tom Brady bought tickets to that event. And Tom Brady, I don't know who he was with, but Tom Brady was at the last Apex
That
event.
motherfucker right there.
You know what? I thought about this, bro, because you think like, all right, why would we do an Apex Center when we can throw it in, T-Mobile Arena, get some gate money, sell merchandise, sell food, and make like, why wouldn't they make money that way? But I thought about it, and I'm like, bro, look at all the people that are when the Apex events do show up. You got guys like Tom Brady going, you got guys like Floyd Mayweather going, like you got all these people. Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg showed up and bought out the Apex one time. So I bet you these fools are paying more money than a whole live crowd would.
Sure.
Just to rent out the Apex and have the private UFC card.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool for like a lot of the celebrities, bro. They don't like that the attention, so they can actually go and enjoy that shit. I think that's pretty cool. And, they did the Apex or they did a fight night card at T-Mobile, that Mexican Independence card. So that was pretty dope to finally be able to see what fight night cards they are.
That was the first card I did a pot on. Was that?
Shit. Oh yeah, fucking Tracy, bro. That's my wife, bro. That's wifey right there.
Can't believe this fool, Valentina Shevchenko. This fool's high as fuck.
What was he saying, bro? He just said KSI over Fury. Come on now.
Yeah, his opinions aren't that
good. yeah. We did put your opinions on the books, and then you'll see your opinions aren't good.
That's funny. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something right now about that card. All I know, if I was that rich, bro, and I'm buying out the Apex, after I show up, you gotta change that shit to UFC Zepeda or something. UFC Joe Zepeda. If I'm gonna buy the Apex out, you better name the fucking card after me too.
Damn, that's a good one. That's a good rule right there. There's no name for the card. Just fight night.
UFC Fight Night Joe Zepeda.
Or Fight Night Zepeda style.
All right.
Or at least let them pick. At least let them make the card. You know what I mean? I'm gonna buy out the whole Apex. Let me at least create the card.
For real. No, but we'll just before we wrap it up, we'll just do a quick little recap. Kind of go over everything. So we'll kind of just do like a reverse. So Starting with the boxing card. So we'll start with Dennis versus Logan Paul. I got Logan Paul. I think Dennis is.
I got Logan.
Here's the thing. I think Dennis is gonna come in a lot more ready than people think. I think it's gonna go the distance, and I think that Logan Paul's gonna win. That's my call. What you got?
I don't think so. I mean, I got Logan Paul for sure. Daniel looks weak as fuck. Expected that, so I think Logan's gonna knock him out at least the third or fourth round. Okay. That's not thing. He's not ready.
Well, he needs to knock him out after 250 posts. KSI versus Tommy Fury. I got Fury by finish, bro. I think he's gonna finish him pretty early too. I think he's gonna be out before the. I think by the time the third round comes around, KSI is gonna get put out.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I think they're just gonna knock him out real quick. You know, he might even knock him out first round. That's a little too early, but I can see him doing that.
I would love to see that, honestly. I
Hey,
really would.
just end it real quick. We can go back to party, huh?
For real. Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's see. I'm gonna pull up this UFC card real quick. And then last one, UFC card. We'll just start from the top, kind of work our way down. Yusuf versus Barboza. I got Barboza. I think this is a big step up in competition for Yusuf. And I did a pod last week on last week's card where Bobby Green fought, and I thought that it was a big jump up for the opponent. And Bobby Green, he showed his experience. I think the same exact thing is about to happen. I think Yusuf, he's good. I don't think he's the elite. And I think that Barboza has been with the elites before. He's fought the best of the best. He's fought Khabib. You know, he's fought Bryce Mitchell. He's fought the best of the best. So I just think that Barboza is going to show him levels. And believe it or not, Barboza's ranked below this fool. That's what trips me out the most. So I think Barboza's going to show levels, and I think he's gonna put it on Yusuf. I think it's going to be a decision, but I think he's going to put it on him.
Yeah, so I kind of agree with you. I don't think it's gonna be a decision. It will go to decision, but if it does go to decision, it's gonna be Yusuf. But I think Barbosa's gonna give a kick to the body, knee to the face, or he'll live it down. So if it goes all three rounds, I think it's gonna be Yusuf. But hopefully Barbosa gets a little KO.
Damn, that's wild. I don't think Yusuf's gonna. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. You know, it could go either way. All right, the other one.
All right, let's go down. We'll even just go to the co-main. We didn't go over it, but co-main, you got two flyweights, Viviana Araujo versus Jennifer Maia. Araujo is the one that gave Valentina a really tough time for the title. Really tough time. She almost took the title from her. So I think she's gonna come through. She's ranked below Jennifer Maia, but it's Brazil versus Brazil, and Jennifer Maia has really good jiu-jitsu. So when it comes to grappling, you never know. But I think Araujo's gonna take it. We'll keep that one kind of short. Let's go down to Martinez versus Yanez, though. I really, really, really like that fight. Two Mexican Americans going at it, strikers. This is, in my opinion, this is your fight of the night right here. I want to see Yanez win, but I think Jonathan Martinez has a lot of good things going in his direction, especially with the momentum and stuff like that. And I think Jonathan Martinez gets it done. And this is a crossroad. This is 13 versus 14. Someone's going to go into the lightweight or to the bantamweight elite. Someone's going to go down and be, I wouldn't say a gatekeeper, but they're going to have to win a fight or two to get back up there. So
Yeah, it's definitely a fight. I can't tell you on that one. It's going to be one of those fights that you sit back and watch and let the best man come out, because they're pretty evenly fighters for sure. They same weight, same height, almost same height. One's taller and same reach, and just get to it.
Their stats are hella similar. One below that, Andre Petrosky versus Michael Pereira. You got the American Petrosky. He is undefeated in the UFC, so we'll see what's up. I think, again, I don't like when they have these big leaps in competition, because I don't think that a lot of people realize it. I mean, people know, but there's levels to this shit, bro. And although fighting is, there's always that luck factor or whatever. I think Pereira's going to show levels, And the thing is if it was a 5-rounder, I'd probably think a little bit differently, but it's a 3-rounder. And I think Pereira's a big, strong man that, is not a pushover. I think he'll be able to edge out a decision over Petrosky.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't really know too much of the fight to be able to talk about it, but I definitely think Pereira's going to come out and win. Experience come out and film.
So, Edgar, is it Charez, whatever, versus Daniel Lacerda. This one went to a no contest last time, but as we kind of talked about this, your arm goes limp. You got to show the ref you want to
just say it.
You got to show.
If that shit goes limp like this, like
bro, my arm has never just gone limp from by choice,
Nah, I'm not gonna do that on purpose.
No,
like
bro,
you're knocked out.
Yeah, I think I'm rooting for Edgar. This is Mexico versus Brazil, so I gotta go with my people.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Edgar's gonna come out and show his totalness in him, and he's just gonna be. Thought he won the last fight, right? So now he's gonna come out being more fired up, and he's gonna try to come and get that done.
Yep.
Edgar, it might go all rounds, but I think Edgar will come out in the third round. I think he'll do it before the bell.
Yeah. Christian Rodriguez versus Cameron Simon, spelled a little bit different. I don't know. Cameron Seaman. I don't.
Imagine that one in high school, dog.
Good. Thank God he could fight.
Mr. Seaman over here.
Thank God he could fight, my boy.
For real.
But I don't know too much about Cameron, but I saw Rodriguez fight last. He fought a really good fight. He fought a really intelligent fight. He's good enough to stop, a really high-level grappler like Rosas, and he's good enough to outstrike him. So I think that all around, especially coming off a W like that, where all the hype was against you, and everyone was going against you, to win in that big of a fashion, that's a massive confidence booster, bro. So going into this fight, I think he's gonna fight really good, even though Cameron's coming in solid too. I just think I think it's a good matchup still, but I do think Christian Rodriguez, just with the momentum he's got coming off that W, I think he's gonna be able to pull this one off.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I mean, I didn't even know. I kind of knew that the fighter that Cameron's fighting, he beat Lewis, right? Sounds right. The fighter that Cameron's fighting,
Terrence.
His last fight, yeah, Terrence. His last fight was against
Terrence McKinney. He's coming off a
no, not Terrence. No, not Terrence. The fight we're talking about.
Oh, you said Terrence.
Christian.
Christian. Yeah, that went off Rosas.
Yeah. It's gonna be like you said, he's gonna have that confidence, but I think Cameron's a dog. But Cameron is undefeated though. Cameron's undefeated. Undefeated people, they come to they're due for a loss. So
yeah, and kind of
it'll be interesting.
Building on that too, I didn't even really think about this. You got an undefeated fighter coming in on a UFC debut. He's
already fought in the UFC once. He's already fought in the UFC.
Oh, he's already fought in the UFC once. All right.
Come on.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna stick with my pick then. Christian Rodriguez. I got Christian Rodriguez.
Yeah. Christian. It'll be a good one, bro. But I got with my boy Cameron. I watched him since he was an Ultimate Fighter. He's I think he was one of the youngest fighters before the other guy. But Cameron's gonna win. I think. Cameron.
What season?
If he does win, Cameron.
Was he on the Ultimate Fighter or Contender Series?
Ultimate Fighter is with they just had Nate Diaz, right?
That's when they're in the house and shit. They have to have a mini tournament to see who gets the UFC contract.
And the other one, what did you say it was?
The Dana White Contender Series is just he puts together.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. He was on the Contender Series. My bad.
Yeah, Contender Series.
I always get those mixed up, though. One of those fighting ones.
Did he lose on the Contender Series at all, or he won all of those fights too? Because those fights don't count.
He won,
record, bro. Believe it or not.
No, they don't count, but it gets you into the UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won that fight.
Going down in the prelims, you got Darren Elkins versus TJ Brown. I don't know too much about TJ Brown, but I know Darren Elkins comes and he's fucking game any fight he gets into. Even if he's down bad in the fight, he always has a chance to win. I, of course, I would love to see Darren Elkins win, and he's a pretty solid favorite too. He's a plus 170 favorite. So, oh
no. Darren's an underdog.
Yeah, he's the 170. He's the 170. My bad. I was thinking of the plus minus different. Damn.
Yeah.
205 favorite. It's a 2-1 favorite.
Yeah, I don't really too much about this fight to be saying anything about it, but
well, I mean, if there's anything that people should know is that Darren Elkins is just game, so that's gonna be a good fight regardless.
Yeah, he looks like a crazy white boy, so you already know how those white boys are. They up scrap. They're like a Nate Diaz, you know what I mean? They could take punches all day.
Those country white boys, I swear, built different. We'll skip the next fight because unless you want to talk about it, the women's bantamweight fight, I just don't know too much about it right now. But I do know the women's bantamweight division needs a lot of they need a lot of help. The next one is going to be.
Help, but hey, I do want to say something about the women. The women fights, those are the fights they really want. They're scraps.
Say that one more time.
The UFC girls, they're scrappers. You know what I mean? Those are the fights that you want to pay attention to. Yep. The girls don't get a lot of credit, but those girls go ham. Last fight I went to, I saw this girl slam to the girl twice on the mat. Like it was crazy, bro.
I was talking to my boy Little Ant about this, and the thing about girls fights, bro, with all due respect, like a lot of them don't have knockout power. So like when guys are fighting, like they have to watch out for that knockout power. So with girls, they have like more of like a fuck it, let's just bang, like let's just throw them, because they're not as scared of getting caught like that, you know? Like girl
they throw punches.
They'll scrap, bro.
But they throw punches, but with the girl fights, a lot of submissions. They love to. They'll get you in some submissions, arm bars, something like that. They're good though. But knockout power, you don't really see too much from a girl.
Yeah, Amanda Nunes and Chris Cyborg. That's about it.
Yeah.
Next one, lightweight fight: Terrence McKinney versus Brendan Moreau. Terrence McKinney he had a good start, and then he kind of went on a little skid. But I think Terrence McKinney, he's staying active. That's the thing. He's really, really active. I think Terrence McKinney's gonna get it done.
Yeah, all day. Terrence is gonna throw it down, especially with Brandon's debut. That's not fair. You know, Terrence is gonna come in and walk all over it. He's gonna show him why what it is to fight in the UFC.
Yeah, and one thing about McKinney too, he talked about it. He was like, I think because in his UFC debut, he got one of the fastest knockouts in lightweight history. It was like fucking 7 seconds, 5 seconds, some shit like that. He got like a quick knockout, and he was saying in an interview, he's like, I might have fell in love with my hands a little bit too much because I have knockout power, and I put someone down like that in the UFC. I thought I was tough shit. He's like, but what I need to like remember is that I'm a really good wrestler, so I need to use my wrestling skills in these fights, because when you're fighting the best of the best, you got to put yourself in the position that's gonna help you win the fight more than likely. So I think he's gonna be wrestler heavy in this one. It might be a little boring, who knows, but I think McKinney's gonna get it done on this one.
Yeah. Well, Terrence gonna fucking stick around, I think.
We'll skip the next women's one, Arena. It's another bantamweight one. Again, don't know who it is. Another girl making her debut. We'll skip down to Chris Gutierrez versus, I don't want to call him Chinaman, but we'll say the Chinese guy. I like Chris Gutierrez. I don't know who he's fighting. Here's the thing, though, and I kind of said this on my last thing. I feel like when you come off a W off Frankie Edgar, that's a stepping stone. I think he should be fighting up. He's not fighting up. He's fighting down. He's fighting someone who's not ranked. So I don't know who the fuck his manager is, but after this fight, he needs to get a big top 10 bantamweight fight. And it wouldn't even be a bad idea for him to fight the winner of Adrian Yanez and the other guy, because I think that's like good stone right there. But Chris Gutierrez, I got him. He's really good all the way around. In order to beat Frankie Edgar, you got to be good all the way around. So
yeah, no, most definitely. And I don't know too much of that fight either, but Chinese man, we don't say the name, but I think he might shock the world. But those Chinese guys, they're scrapping.
Chinese people
those
have
are one
chins
people they
too,
just
bro.
lay it all out.
They're like
Yeah,
Mexicans.
they just
They
lay it
got
all out.
iron chins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just lay it out to the floor. They don't care.
And then the people's main event, we might throw some soapy water on the canvas before this one. Ashley Yoder versus Emily.
And some mud. Hey, don't forget the bug too, bro. Mud show.
Yep.
Hey, no, but yeah.
Emily's making her debut, right?
Yeah. Debut.
Yeah.
She just came off. I forgot what the league was, what the fighting league was called, but she just won like some championship league, like the belt in that league. So probably UFC now.
Yeah, I mean, Ashley Yoder, she's had a couple fights in the UFC, done decent, but she's also old. She's not old, she's 35. But the thing is for women, that's a little bit older because women hit their prime sooner. Men hit their prime like at 30, 32, So I think for her being 35, it's like she's a little bit past that, and I think this is the new era. So I got Emily.
Think so?
I got Emily.
I'll have to go with Ashley, honestly. Ashley's a baddie for sure. But Ashley is a scrapper. Ashley is a scrapper. She has a couple fights except the UFC. The only thing that I'm a little worried about, she hasn't fought in 2 years. So you're coming off with a girl that just fought, I think, about 6 months ago, to a girl that hasn't fought in 2 years. So it'll be interesting. See if that Ashley hasn't fought in 2 years.
Who's the last person she fought? Do you know?
I don't know. Let's see.
We'll see right here. I know she fought high level at one point and she lost. Was it Macy Barber? Freya? Oh no. Hey, she's coming off mad L's.
Yeah, no, 2 L's, not mad. Mad L's is like 5 L's, you know what I mean?
Damn, she's down bad, bro. Yeah, she's 1-3 in the UFC, my boy. And Angela Hill, I like Angela Hill. I think she's good, but first of all, she's a flyweight, and second of all, she ain't that good. So, yeah, I think that strengthens my choice even more. I think Emily's gonna whoop that ass.
All right. I mean, you want to put some money on that? Put a $10 bet on that.
Let's call it lunch.
First fight of the UFC.
Let's call it a reasonable lunch.
All right, but yeah, we could do that.
Don't fucking run me for a steak or nothing like that. But we'll go Chipotle. Urban Cafe, something The Habit, something reasonable.
A light, something light. Okay, I got that. Good. All right, lunch then for sure. I got Ashley. You got fucking Emily.
All right, we'll give a fist bump on that one. All right. Sure. Well, B, that pretty much wraps it up, bro. I appreciate you coming on, taking the time out of your day, hopping on the pod. You know your shit. You've been to a ton of UFC cards, so I knew it was kind of a good idea to have you on, and I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, appreciate you having me on, bro. It's actually our first podcast ever, so appreciate you for doing this, man.
Yeah, bro. Again, sure. And then when do you move?
I moved to Georgia the week after Christmas. So remember.
Well, I'm gonna throw it out there right now. I am going to Leon versus Colby. You're more than welcome to go. I can't say too much on that pod yet. I've told you about it, but I have some good stuff coming for that one. So if you want to make it out, we'll be there. You got a room to stay in.
Yeah, we'll link up.
You just got to buy your ticket to the fight if you want to go.
Hey, we'll link up. We'll see what we can get. I might hit my UFC connect up with this.
Yes, sir. All right, bro. Appreciate you. Putasos Podcast, episode number 5.
Cheers, my boy.
Yeah.
One more cheers.
Cheers.